Hello, today we're going to work on lesson 8. For this part, we have tens and ones, and we are going to practice using tens and ones by writing them as an addition sentence. The first one is done, but let's look at it. We have 2 tens and 3 ones. If there is tens, we need to write 2 digits, and if it says ones, then we only need to write 1 digit. So since it says tens, we need to write 2 digits, which would be 20. And then it says 3 ones, so we only need to write 3. Now we need to add 20 and 3. And we need to first add the ones place, which would be 0 and 3. So 0 plus 3 is 3, and 2 plus 0 is 2. So 23 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. We have 4 tens and 0 ones. Since it says tens, we need to write 2 digits, which would be 4 and 0. And since it says ones, we only need to write 0. Now we need to add 40 and 0, which would be 40. So 40 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 5. For number 5, we have 8 tens and 6 ones. It says tens, so we need to write 2 digits, which would be 80. And then it says ones, so we only need to write 6. Now we need to add 80 and 6. Zero plus 6 is 0. I meant 6, sorry. And 8 plus 0 is 8. So 86 is the answer for number 5. Let's look at number 8. We have 7 tens and 2 ones. It's tens, so we need to write 2 digits, which would be 70, and it says ones, so we only need to write 2. Now we need to add 70 and 2. And 0 plus 2 is 2, and 7 plus 0 is 7. So 72 is the answer for number 8. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have to use addition and subtraction to find the total. Let's look at number 1. We need to first see the ones place and then look at the tens place. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So 43 is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 2. So we have 9 and 5 on the ones place. So 9 plus 5 is 14. So we need to put 4 on the bottom and 1 on the top. And 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 plus 1 is 6. So 64 is the answer for number 2. Let's look at number 10. For this part, we have subtraction. So we need to first subtract the ones place, but 8 is greater than 1, so we need to borrow from 4. And 4 would change to 3, and 1 would change to 11. Now we need to do 11 minus 8, which is 3. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So 13 is the answer for number 10. Let's look at number 18. So we need to do 0 minus 8, but 8 is greater than 0, so we need to borrow from 2. 2 would change to 1, and 0 would be 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 2 is the answer for number 18. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have to measure how many blocks tall is each object below. Let's look at number 1. So this is the end, and we need to count until here. We have 1, 2, and 3. So 3 blocks is the answer for number 1. Let's look at number 3. The end of the snake is until here, so we need to count until this part, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9 blocks is the answer for number 3. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have word problems. Let's look at number 1. There are 13 rabbits, 11 monkeys, and 15 tigers in the zoo. How many animals are there in total? So we need to add all of these numbers to get the total. Let's first add 13 and 11. 3 plus 1 is 4, and 1 plus 1 is 2, so 24. And then now we have to add 15. 5 plus 4 is 9, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So 39 is the answer for number 1. Thank you.